Hi friends, this is Dr. Abdekayam Chimthanawala. Today I will discuss a very basic remedy which I have found useful in a lot of stomach disorders like stomach disorders, irritations, nausea, vomiting, lot of condition. A simple remedy which you have studied every day in your practice, maybe in your college, that is ferrum phos. The most important symptom of ferrum phos that you should remember is the stomach is disordered by eating meat. Now this symptom I have seen in many of patients who have eaten a lot of meat, or whenever they eat meat, the stomach is disordered, they have diarrhea, dysentery, lot of other complaints. Because whenever the patient is suffering from diarrhea, and diarrhea which is very offensive, we normally tend to think about remedies like arsenic album or podophyllum, but you have to understand why the patient suffers from diarrhea, and if you get the reason, disordered by meat, you must think about ferrum phos. And you can think about causticum, you can think about ferrum metallicum also, you can think about pulsatile also. But ferrum phos I have found very useful, as it is said that's first remedy for inflammation. So inflammatory fevers or disordered by eating meat, a very important symptom of ferrum phosphoricum. Now eructations. Eructations in ferrum phos is basically after vexation. A very important symptom, eructations after vexation. As you know, in homeopathy, if you get a mental cause, then it is a very important symptom. It is a peculiar symptom then. Eructations from vexation or eructations after vexation, and you'll be surprised to know there are only two remedies for this eructations after vexation. First is ferrum phos and second is petroleum. Two remedies very important. So two symptoms, that is disordered by meat and eructations after vexation, or you can say eructations of food or regurgitation of food after vexation. That's only one remedy, that is ferrum phos. Next, heartburn. As the stomach is disordered by meat, there is heartburn also after meat. And if you have heartburn after meat, then you should remember only two remedies. And the first remedy is ferrum phos, second remedy is Agaricus muscarius. Heartburn after meat or heartburn after sour things. Heartburn after sour things, only remedy ferrum phos. See the importance of ferrum phos. Hiccups. Hiccups while sitting. Hiccup while sitting. I had a fantastic case of hiccup, and the patient did not get relief with a lot of other medications. He tried homeopathy also, no relief. But the important symptom in that, whenever the patient used to lie down, there was no problem, working no problem. Whenever the patient used to sit, he used to get hiccup. So hiccup while sitting, you have to remember ferrum phos, you have to remember China. Two remedies I have found very useful with hiccups are while sitting, or hiccup while sitting bent. When the patient says bent, the hiccups start, then the only remedy is ferrum phos. See the disorders, the eructations, the hiccups, so particular symptom, so peculiar symptom, and one wonderful indication of ferrum phos. Then nausea. In ferrum phos, there is deathly nausea. Deathly nausea. 2-3 remedies that come to my mind for deathly nausea. Of course, the first remedy that you should remember is ferrum phos. Second is tobacco. Tobacco also is a remedy which suffers from deadly nausea. Or you can say lobelia. Or you can say Ethusa cynapium also has deadly nausea. These 4-5 remedies very important for deadly nausea, and I have found very good results with ferrum phos, of course, tobacco and lobelia. In fact, when I tell you something about tobacco, the first symptom that you should remember in tobacco is deadly nausea, the coldness of extremities. So this nausea, and the nausea of ferrum phos is sudden. He has sudden nausea. That's a very important indication of ferrum phos, or nausea when waking him or her. If the patient is lying down, suddenly wake up, the patient says, nausea starts. That is also ferrum phos. So don't wake up a ferrum phos patient. If you wake up a ferrum phos patient, then he suffers from nausea. Such a very important and peculiar indications of ferrum phos. And then the vomiting. The vomiting of ferrum phos is also very important. Vomiting of food immediately after eating. Of course, There are a lot many of remedy, but ferrum phos is a very important remedy when there is vomiting of food immediately after eating, or there is vomiting of food during headache. A very, very important indication. In fact, in cases of migraine, a very, very important indication of ferrum phos is vomiting of food during headache. During headache. You are vomiting before headache, you are vomiting after headache, but vomiting during headache, a very, very important indication of ferrum phos. See, the stomach symptom, so important, so peculiar symptom in our Mathematica, it is written beautifully. Next, now diarrhea. One of the important remedies for diarrhea, and the cause is also very important in ferrum phos. In ferrum phos, diarrhea from suppressed perspiration. I remember a case of diarrhea where the patient suffers from diarrhea in summers, and the cause was when he is going to his room, his house, after from working to his place. Now when he works here, there is a lot of heat, so he perspires too much. Suddenly he goes in his home, it's all air conditioned, and the perspiration dries up very fast and he suffers from diarrhea. Lot many of remedies were prescribed, the heat remedies like natrimur, natrum carb, gelsemium, gluonine, arsenic, nothing relief. But now this is an indication. He goes from the area where from his working place to home. There is the sun is there in Nagpur, the heat is too much, he perspires too much, he goes home, there is AC at his place, suddenly checks perspiration, he suffers from diarrhea. I prescribed him ferrum phos, 200 single dose, fantastic results. So diarrhea from checks perspiration, you must remember ferrum phos, chamomilla, and of course Aconite napellus. You see my Aconite napellus on YouTube, I have told that also in that. So this is how you have to see ferrum phos GIT symptoms. Now stools. In fact, the stools of ferrum phos are also very particular, that sometimes the stools are muddy. The patient will come and tell you, sir, you see, kichad saman stools, muddy stools. Very, very important indication of ferrum phos. In fact, muddy stool, you must remember Leptandra, blackish muddy stools, Leptandra. Second remedy, ferrum phos. Third remedy, Podophyllum. Of course, in ferrum phos, you also have stools which are bloody and watery blood. Sometimes stools are very dirty, as I told you. Stools are very muddy, and sometimes stools bloody, and the blood is watery type of blood. One symptom that comes to my mind that reminds me of a patient, I'll tell you, the flatulence. The flatulence in ferrum phos, very, very important. In ferrum phos, the flatus is generally hot. Garam rehta hai. The flatus is hot. That is a very, very important indication of ferrum phos. And last but not the least, you must remember the prolapse. Prolapse is of rectum, especially in children's. Most important remedies: ferrum phos, ferrum metallicum, Podophyllum, Nux vomica. But I have found good results with ferrum phos rectal prolapse in children. So this is in short very, very important symptoms of ferrum phos which I have seen in my practice. You also see what symptom helps you in relieving your patient. So if this is all about ferrum phos, stomach disorders, stomach symptoms, do go home and read. There are a lot other symptoms also which are important in your practice. This is the symptom which I have seen, I have confirmed in my practice. That's why I am sharing my experience. If you like this video, please do share and subscribe. Thank you.